Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me on this makeup that I'm wearing for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you how I did my makeup, my hair, and then I'm also going to show you my outfit and let you know where I got it. And this is going to be a talk through, so it might be a little bit lengthy. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get my hair out of my face. Sorry if I look a little crazy, but I really don't like fussing with my hair when it's on my face. I'm just going to tie it back really quickly. Sorry if you hear the gardeners off and on. They literally just came. I'm just like, really? Got everything set up and here they are. Apply some chapstick before we begin. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes because the products I use sometimes fall out and onto my face. And I don't want a bunch of stuff all over my face. So I already washed and washed my face and applied my moisturizer. And I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. I was doing this makeup look for a while without this, and it was actually creasing, throughout the day, and it looked pretty bad. So I tried it with this, and it lasts a lot longer and looks a lot better. Just going to quickly go ahead and tap that all over my eye, and I'm also going to bring it on my lower lashes. Alright, so I'm just going to be working with a brown color, so for it to kind of transition and lightly blend, I'm going to just be using a light, I guess tan color, just so that it has just so it kind of blends better, so it's not just brown, just so it's like brown and tan kind of, if that makes any sense. So just with a MAC 224, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my crease. I think this is a really easy, simple look for Valentine's Day, or just any time really. It's just really nice for the daytime or even nighttime. Like if I'm going to wear this during the nighttime, I'll go ahead and apply the brown a little darker and just make it a little bit more smoky. But just for the daytime, I think it's really pretty as well. So anyways, the reason I haven't really been posting a whole bunch of videos is because we are getting ready to go to a wedding. My boyfriend's brother is getting married next month. And so we've just been really busy trying to find a dress and everything. We still haven't found one, and the wedding is next month, so kind of need to find one. But also I haven't even figured out how I want to wear my hair or makeup or anything. I have a few ideas, but nothing that's totally set in stone that I'm like, yep, this is how I'm going to do it. Sorry, that got a little deep there. But anyways, I'm really excited. I love dressing up, and I don't know, it's really exciting. So that's next month, at the beginning of the month, by the way. So you can see how much time I have to get ready and get prepared. But I am excited. Let me know if you have any suggestions of places to look, because any help can help. Alright, so I think that's good. Normally I don't like to make it too dark. I just like to have it just transition a little bit because I really don't use that much eyeshadow on this. Now I'm going to take a eyeliner pencil, just a brown one, and actually the one I have is so good, it's kind of difficult to blend out. So sometimes it takes me a long time to, slowly build up the color. I'm just going to do it really quickly, and then I could always just use the eyeshadow to build it up because this stuff lasts. I would recommend, if you do this, to get an eyeshadow that's pretty much easy to smudge out, because this one stays put. And I've talked about this one once on my channel. This is the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil. It's a pencil, but it says liquid eyeliner pencil. This is in the color Espresso Last, and this stuff is really good. I like it a lot. You put it there and it stays. So I kind of like to work in small sections and then smudge it as quick as I can, as best as I can. So just let you watch and see. So also, if you guys want me to do a pack with me video or something, I can, because we're all going to be staying in a hotel, so that it's easier to get to the wedding or the church and to the reception and everything. So if you want to see one of those, just let me know. I'm really excited. And I guess another reason why I was waiting to figure out my hair is because I knew I needed a haircut. Like, it's been ages, like it's been forever. So I just got it done yesterday, and before I had like no layers, and I really wanted my layers back. So now I have a lot of layers, and I just have to work with them and see what I can do. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this as close as I can to the lash line and just basically lining my eyes and smudging it. And this is the product that gets all over my face. When I smudge it, it like balls and I have like brown flakes falling on my face. So that's why I do my foundation last. Alright, so the eyeliner part is all done. The reason I use an eyeliner is because this is darker than my other eyeshadows that I do use. And I kind of want it to go from darkest to lightest. So that's why I use this. And it is a little harsh because this is impossible to blend out. But that's okay because once I put the eyeshadow on top of it, it'll look fine. And I also want to say, if you want to try this, I do kind of like to bring it up on the edges. Just so it's not like, I don't know, it'll make my eyes look droopy if I just leave them like that. So I like to bring the darkness like almost like a cat eye, but not really. Alright, so that's done. I need some water already. This is actually the Zero Water tumbler. This is David's, and it has a little filter in it, and I really like this. Okay, so I didn't even mention the brush I was using. It's just this Sephora brush, and it has like a fluffy side right here, and then like a really stiff smudger side right there. So I use the smudger side a lot, and then I will use this as well to help blend it. And then I always have my MAC 224 to also blend as well. So now I'm going to take the MAC eyeshadow in the color Embark. This is just a matte brown color. So I'm just going to go ahead and start placing that and blending as I go. And you can make this as dark or as light as you want it. I mean, you might not want it so smoky if you're just going to wear it throughout the day. But if you're going to wear it at night, you could always like smoke it out, you know, more. So just add a little bit and then blend. I stabbed myself in the eye. So anyways, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? I'm not so sure what we're doing, but I made something really nice for David. I don't want to say it out loud just in case he can hear me talking, but I think he'll like it. It's really cute. But yeah, what are your guys' plans? If you ever have a hard time, I always like to tilt my head back, and it helps flatten the eye surface so I could apply the product better. So yeah, I just pretty much apply it like that, and then I'm going to go blend like crazy. So also what I like to do, because the smudger does make it, you know, pretty intense, I also like to take the fluffy side and dip it in there as well, just to get it, just to make this eyeshadow a little bit lighter, because this is the only eyeshadow besides the transition color that I use. I just, you know, darken this and then like kind of use it a little bit lighter just so it goes from dark to light, if that makes sense. This normally takes me a really long time because I'm always putting product on, blending it, and then having to put more on. So just really do your best just to try to blend it and make it, you know, go from dark to light. Alright, so I went ahead and finished the other eye. You could always make it a lot easier for yourself and use, you know, another lighter brown to help blend, or you could even add a highlight if you want to, but I just want to keep it a little bit simple and just use one eyeshadow. So anyways, I know it looks a little scary, but it'll come together after I apply my foundation and everything. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line, and for this I'm not going to use any of the eyeliner. I'm just going to be using the eyeshadow by MAC in the color Embark. This one, the only color I've used basically, so I don't know why I'm telling you again. But I'm just going to go ahead and use that with the smudger brush and just go ahead and start from the outer corner. That's where I want it to be the darkest. And make a scary face like that. And I just want to be as close to the lash line. And I'm basically lining it first, and then I'm going to go ahead and smudge it out. Pretty much like I did the top part. Alright, so I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next eye before I go ahead and smudge it. And this brush, I mean, if you have any smudger brush or even a nice pencil brush will work. I do have a pencil brush as well. It's just this is dual-ended, so it's so much quicker and easier. But this is a Sephora brush I've had for years, so honestly, I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but any smudger brush will really work. I cannot talk. Any smudger brush will work. That face. It helps. It really does, you know? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and smudge that out. I like to sometimes drag it. If you have a hard time blending, you know, you could just like lightly drag it. And then like I just like to kind of wiggle it just to kind of, I don't know, blend it, I guess, like you normally would. I started thinking like, what am I saying? There. You could always add more if you want to, but I just like it like that. And then kind of like to connect it with the top, just so there's not that like naked space right there, just so it kind of goes brown all the way. I was about to apply more. That would be disastrous. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take this brush that I used for the transition just to kind of blend it. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit of that transition color, just like the tiniest amount, like not even enough to really talk about, but just enough to have. So I like to dab it because a lot of times when I take something, I like press my eyes so hard and I start to blend and it's all in one spot because I've pressed it so hard in that area. So I like to lightly dab it, and a lot of times that helps me blend. So I'll just dab it and then I'll go back in with a little bit very light-handedly so I could distribute it and blend it. I think I'm going to wait to apply my mascara. I know I might look a little crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and wait just so I can do my concealer and everything and just be happy with that. But I do have a new mascara. I don't know, you probably tried it. I really like it, and my boyfriend's mom liked the way my eyelashes look, so she went out and bought it as well, and she really likes it, so it's actually both of our favorites now. And it's actually the L'Oreal Miss Mega, I believe. Yeah, L'Oreal the Miss Mega in Blackest Black. But you'll see that later. I'll apply that later. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my foundation and get that all done. Alright, so for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I've been using this for a while now. That's another thing. I think I'm almost out of this, but I don't want to buy another one because I'm hoping I can tan a little bit before the wedding, but we'll see because I don't know if that's pushing it. So anyways, I'm going to apply this with my makeup sponge. This is just the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, I believe it's called. And I'm just going to apply this. I really like the way this looks. I've said it before, but I've been using this to apply my makeup a lot. I really like this foundation, and the powder that I actually set it with makes it so that it's actually not really dewy, so throughout the day I don't have to worry about looking like a grease ball, but I could always like apply some of the, you know, some makeup setting spray or some misty stuff, so just to make my face a little bit dewier if I wanted to. But I actually like how it looks throughout the day, that it doesn't look so shiny. But we'll see. Maybe that's just because we're in winter. I don't know. But my face is really dry. But yeah, in my mind, I'm thinking I have time to tan before the wedding and find the correct color foundation, because this is the only one I have because I've been pale for a while. So I don't really like to, you know, have a few different ones because I don't fake tan. I don't know, I've tried it like before on my legs and I was just like an orange tree. I was really orange. I don't know, I feel like they're all orange. I don't know. It was just a drugstore one, but it just did not. I like the natural look, the natural tan look, but safely. So in my mind I have time to tan safely and slowly, but we'll see. That redness, oh my gosh. I know we all struggle with that nose redness. It's not cute at all. It's not cute. It's not cute. Alright, that's all done. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of this Garnier Rollerball Concealer. My inner corners are looking really dark, so I'm going to get as close as I can to there. Is anyone else excited for spring and summer? I mean, I like fall, and it's winter now, and, you know, it's pretty. But I don't know, I'm just ready for spring and summer. Ready for, you know, the sunshine and going to water parks and everything like that. And actually, the summertime is the rainiest season here. But I'm actually also looking forward to that because, I don't know, it's just, the thunderstorms are kind of fun here. It's just really exciting, and I don't know, it's always so fun to listen to them. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the rain as well. I don't know if you've ever been to Florida. The thunderstorms here they're pretty cool. As long as you're, you know, safe inside the house. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, we do have days that are warm, obviously, and that's when the water parks come into play. I'm just ready to go swimming. You guys want to know a random fact? I actually just learned how to swim when we moved here. Like, we were staying in a hotel, and David and his brother taught me how to swim. So I'm actually really excited because, I don't know, I was like learning on my own, and I was always like, I think I'm going to use some of the NYX concealer. Sorry, sidetrack. I have 04 and 02. I like to mix them together just for a little bit more concealer. But anyways, as I was saying, the multitask here, I would always like practice on my own and kind of swim, and I would start to float. And when I would float, that's when I would get scared because, I don't know, I like my feet on the ground, I guess. But I think that's mainly because when I was younger, I almost drowned. Like, literally, I went underwater and I was trying to run in the water. I'm like, help. It was bad. My brother like finally pulled me out, but it felt like minutes. I'm like, it felt like a very long time, and I always remember that. Like, I just remember, like, I can't even open my eyes underwater now. And I just remember like looking at the pool like, this is not the last thing I want to see. I was 8 years old and very scared. It was very scary. Have any of you almost drowned or had like a scary experience like that? I don't know. That was just like something I remember, and I'm always like scared. So they'll try to, like, I can't swim like amazingly, you know, I just learned. But I can swim enough from side to side of the pool, the shallow end. Like, when I go to the deep end, I'm just like, that's too much. I'm bouncing, I'm going deeper in the water. It's not yet. So just baby steps, I guess. But yeah, I can't wait to get back in the water and start swimming again. Okay, now I'm just putting this, not really highlighting, but just putting it on the places that I would highlight. I do mix these two concealers together to pretty much match, and you know, if they highlight, then that's fine too. But I normally just put an even amount of both just to kind of match my skin tone and just add a little bit more, what am I trying to say? A little bit more coverage there. Alright, all done. I'm just going to wait a little bit before I put powder on. I'm really sorry about the gardeners. I can't do anything about that. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some powder to set my concealer and face makeup. Just going to apply a little bit. This is the Revlon Color Stay Powder, and I have the color light / pale. I have the color light. So this is the powder I was talking about. Really helps to keep my face matte all day. I mean, you could see, even with that foundation on, I'm really not super dewy, so it gives like a really nice natural look without looking super, super shiny. But if you do like that look, you could always, you know, you don't have to powder, or you could always just add some of that spray, makeup setting spray, or they have like dewy finishes, makeup setting sprays. You know what I mean. So I'm just using a kabuki, and I like pinch it so I can get like under my eyes. I have to set those because it looks very creasy if I don't. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on my face. Not too much, just a little bit. Now I'm going to do bronzer. I'm not going to be contouring, but you totally can. I'm just using the Eco Tools powder brush, large powder brush. The words are like off of it. And this Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the color Sunlight. It's just a matte bronzer. And I just dab it, and I'm just gonna put it like places you would contour, I guess. I don't know. Just like under my cheekbones. And I like to put a little at a time. And this is just to add some color because my powder says pale, and I don't want to be pale. I kind of want to do like a heavy like contour and highlight type of thing. I've never actually done that. Like, I've contoured lightly, but I've never done like the heavy duty like sculpting out your face. And I kind of want to do that just to see what I look like, you know? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put it on the sides of my forehead. Just like that. And I do like to keep this area blank normally, just because I don't want to make that too small. You're naturally usually lighter there anyway. So I just like to do it on the forehead. And then you can do it really, really close to your hairline if you want. Like if you have, you know, a pretty big space there. But for the most part, I like to keep that with nothing on it. And then just go to the other side. Do the same thing. And you could always add just a tiny bit up here. I don't like to put too much because I can go a little crazy with that sometimes, and it's not cute. And then I'm just going to put some on the jawline too. We don't want any double chin action because Valentine's Day, you know. I mean, it's okay if, you know, a little bit is there, but for the most part, just sculpt that out. And I'm going to bring it down my neck too because my chest is tan and my neck's not. That is the hardest place to tan for me. I think I've mentioned that before, I'm not sure, but I don't know. My face will get tan, my body will get tan. I'll be like this trying to get my neck and it never tans. I don't know what its problem is. Or maybe it does and I just don't notice, but not very much. Okay, so bronzer is done. Now I'm just going to do blush. I'm just going to use this Smashbox blush in the color Chiffon. This is the Blush Rush blushes. And this actually does have a little bit of shimmer. But I think I'm going to add a little bit of highlight just for a little bit more. And I like to tap things a lot because a lot of times I have a hard time just rubbing it in. It's like, and then it's like a crazy harsh line. And then I will go and do that. I use this blush in pretty much all of my videos, except my last one, the Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, which is another really nice one if you want to wear pink. I know this is just brown, but that's an actual tutorial with pink and purple. I wanted to do something different than just the typical all pink or, you know, pink and brown. I see that a lot, and I've actually done one like last year. I don't know if it was Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, but it was a pink and brown look, so just to do something a little bit different. I'm checking because you want to keep this area blush free, so I don't want to look clowny. So I'm just going to go in with my kabuki, no extra powder on it. I can if I need to, but I'm just going to twist that like that. It looks a lot better. I would use my foundation sponge thing, but because I have powder, you don't want to put that back on top of your powder because that can look scary too. For my highlight, I'm just using this tapered blush brush by Bare Minerals and this Sephora highlighter in the color Stardust. When I saw this Bare Minerals brush, I immediately thought it would be perfect for highlight because I was actually looking for something to highlight, and I was actually going to use a fan brush, but when I saw this, I'm like, ooh, that'd be perfect. Just gonna put a little bit because, like I said, the blush is a little bit shimmery, and it does have gold shimmer, which this does too, so it'll kind of go together. Alright, I think I'm going to do my eyebrows next and save the mascara for after the eyebrows, and then I'll put my lips on, do my hair and outfit. So for my eyebrows, I use the color Swiss Chocolate by MAC. I've actually never tried any Anastasia products. I was pretty interested in the pencil, but I don't know, I like powders, and I know she has a powder duo thingy. But the pomade seems really interesting, but it kind of scares me. But anyways, this is what Swiss Chocolate looks like. I'm just going to quickly do this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and comb through one more time and apply some brow gel because as I'm looking at my eyebrows, I need them to stay in place. This is the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. The brow side is used up and it's looking a little ew. So I'm using the eyelash side for this. I've never actually used it on my eyelashes. I meant to, just to try it out, but I didn't. But I'm definitely thinking about repurchasing this. There. That'll tame them. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. I can't talk today. I think I'm going to go ahead and curl them. I've been taking a break from curling them just because I feel like they've been snipping off my inner corner ones again. And my eyebrows have been, or my eyelashes have been hurting. Do you ever get that when they're just like sensitive, they're in pain? Like, I know if you like sleep on them wrong, that'll do it. So maybe that was it, but I don't know. But even when I don't curl my eyelashes, this mascara makes them look really nice. I don't know, this is my new favorite mascara. I'm sorry, this is a little scary. Alright, so I have the color Blackest Black. And when I first used this, I was like, what? Because this wand flexes. I mean, you've probably seen the commercials. But I was like really, like I had to get used to it. But this mascara is a little bit drier, which is actually how I like my mascaras. I prefer them to dry out a little bit because they work the best for me. So I was really excited about it. And this is what the brush looks like if you've never seen it. It's a pretty interesting brush. And this is also pretty fat. The one I was using is, sorry that was loud, is this one, and it's a little bit skinnier. So when I was like holding it by the handle, I was like, what? I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. But you don't even need a ton of it. That's the thing with this that I really like as well. With other mascaras, that one I just showed you was the Lash Potion one, and that I really love that one as well. But like with other mascaras, I find myself applying tons of coats. With this one, I don't need that much because I'm really happy with the way they look. I love it. Like, look how many, the volume is insane. Now, just for lipstick, the last thing, I'm actually going to keep whatever chapstick I have on. Sorry, because my lips are peeling again. I haven't been drinking enough water. I have this really good chapstick. I have a really good chapstick. It's the Chapstick Hydration Locks. I've mentioned this in my last video, and they're really good. So anyways, this is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick. I'm not sure the color, it doesn't say, and I didn't keep the box, but I'm pretty sure this is the color Speak Your Mind. It's just a really pretty pale pink. All done. Now I'm going to do my hair. And actually what I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in a messy bun. What I'm going to do is basically act like I'm putting it in a ponytail without actually bringing the hair all the way through the rubber band. So I'm going to start pulling it and then go ahead and twist again. This is the first time I'm doing this because since I got my haircut, which was yesterday. So because there are a lot more layers we're gonna see if this works. If not, then I can figure out something else. But this is a really pretty bun. I don't know, I like it. It's just nice and effortless. But yeah, see, I got my layers back. So happy. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna part it on the side, but not totally, like off center. And then just go ahead and I just take an elastic like this. And I guess I should show you it from the back. Just hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Excuse my nails, it's time to paint them. Can you tell I'm ready for spring? I do like to have pieces if you have layers, or you know, it's up to you. But I like to have my pieces down like that. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. And I can't really talk, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then if you need to tighten it, you can grab that loop and just pull it a little bit. So that's good. I could still do it with the layers. It's a little messy, but I always like to just take those pieces I don't want exposed and just tuck it in the rubber band, or you could even pin it with a bobby pin. Just like that. This wasn't there before, so I'll go ahead and take a bobby pin and just like put it in place. And it's not so like tight to your face either, so that's the hair. I think it's cute. You can even add the bun or put the bun a little higher if you want to. I like it kind of low for this. And I'm just going to put some earrings on. These are just little ones that I got in a pack from Forever 21. They just have a little gem and then it's gold on the outside. And I'm wearing this because the belt I'm going to wear also has gold in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dress on and then I'll come back and let you know where it's from and everything like that. Alright, so here's my outfit. The earrings I already showed you are from Forever 21. This dress is a really beautiful chiffon dress that I got from Papaya Clothing. And then my shoes are from Kohl's. They're just these wedges with cute little bows on them. And sorry, I'm really pale. But this belt I also got at Papaya and I think it looks really nice just to bring the whole outfit together. They also have a white one and a pink one. So yeah, it's my outfit. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye! And hopefully I wiped off all the balls of eyeliner because I don't want brown smears on my face. From the eyeliner. That sounded weird. Okay. Oh no. Ow. I pinched my eyelid. In this mirror, my eyes actually look green. It's the lighting. I can't get it out. Ow. These bobby pins hurt.